Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Animal, Prehistoric Farmer. Hopefully the stream is gonna work. My chat is not showing up on my thing on the side here, so I'm hoping. There we go. There we go. It's working. You're not supposed to be doing that stuff, man. Alright, I think I got it working. I think it's all going. Alright, just gotta get the stream shared out real quick. So it is working. That's good. I was kind of afraid that it wasn't going to. We'll see how it goes. I'm only going to share this to my Discord, I think, today. Should be good. If it loads up. Okay, so there's a spot where it says channel links to info or your streams. You guys, that's where the stuff goes. I've got the Farming Simulator 25, Arc, and those other ones named like that specifically for me to post my streams into. So if you guys could refrain from doing that, I would very much appreciate that, because I have to go through and clean these out every so often, and I don't really like to be a bother to very many people, but you know. That's what the stuff is set up for, so yeah. I'm doing alright, trying, hoping. Had a cup of coffee and had a stupid little house fly go flying in my cup, so now I gotta go get me a fresh cup of coffee. I literally had just sat down, just got the stream up, was going. Went to go grab my coffee cup, looked into it, and there was a stinking little house fly flying around in it. Man, I left the windows open last night, and it rained, and some couple of flies got in the house. I guess one found its way to my coffee cup this morning. I figured they'd find their way to the fly paper since it's so sweet smelling, but I guess I was wrong. I live in the country. You guys seen the picture of my BMW car thing there? The picture I posted yesterday. You can see there's farms in the background. So yeah, what's going on, Bill? Man, I'm hoping my internet's gonna run today, you guys. My internet hasn't ran worth a crap. And it's alright as long as everybody else has got the stuff turned off and not connected, then I'm alright. I might be able to get away with it for a little bit, but, you know. Alright, so we got some stuff going on, man. We got a farm we gotta finish. I gotta get over here to this guy, man. Oh, it was already lowered. My bad. Wasn't paying no attention. Let's get our jobs done, man. Get some money. I gotta start getting some I gotta get some cows and stuff like that for the farm, so yeah. Get this done. As long as the internet stays for me, man, we'll be alright. Knock on some wood. cutting right through the center, man. $200 wage payment. You get paid when I get done, man. That's the way it should be. It's the way it should be. So yeah, I'm just hoping that this internet's gonna stick out for us, man. We're gonna be able to get this stuff done, you guys. So yeah. Yeah, once we get this stuff, these fields done, then I'm going to start acquiring pieces of land so that way we can start getting our own stuff going because I got to get some silos put up. I need to do a few different things, especially if we're going to be raising cows. I got to have a couple of silos to put their grains and additional stuff like that in. We're going to need grass, hay, stuff of that sort. So I need enough land that I can build up a few dryers and a few areas for fermenting grass and whatnot. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of work involved in this. The internet hasn't been running the greatest, so that's kind of held me back for the last 4 or 5 days already of this month. So yeah, I'm going to do the best I can though, you guys. We're going to see what we can do before the end of the month. We'll see what happens. So how's everybody doing this morning anyway? You guys all doing good? Like, what's going on with you guys? How you guys doing? Okay, so I can't take another job because the other job I want to take is another one of the fertilizing jobs. Holy Jesus Lord. That's a lot of money. I was going to do this, but man, I don't know now. I mean, that's that that's some good money, man. And all I gotta do is bail it. Oh man, that could be some easy money. I mean, it's just us riding around in a row. You know what? We're doing that. We're gonna do that one. Let me fold this guy up. He's empty. He was fertilizing, I believe. Okay, so he's empty, so that's cool. I ain't got to worry about that then. Let's go in here. I was afraid that if he wasn't empty, it was going to hurt me. Hurt me. Alright. Now, we got to make money, guys. We got to make money. Know what I mean? That's a lot of money. That's almost 100K on its own. And with where we're setting, we're okay. Dude, what did they give me, though? I'm gonna finish this real quick, like, and then I'll let the AI take over, and we'll go over and start that. That's a lot of money right there involved, so we need to get on the ball with that and get that taken care of. That'll put us over 200K. That'll put me really close to being able to buy all the equipment that we need. I mean, I've already got the money to buy the land, so that ain't a big deal. Pretty much if I want to buy the land, I can. I got enough money, I think, for it right now. Which all it is a piece of property right next to the little area that I bought up there and up out here in the top corner. So, yeah, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up, man. Tomorrow's my a family reunion of mine, so I'm not gonna definitely be streaming tomorrow morning. I'd like to be, but the folks, grand folks, kind of want me there. The grandmother does. Get this offloaded, and then we'll, like I said, I'll get the AI running on this. We'll get over there and we'll get that hay started, the baling anyway. I should have looked into getting a bigger. I mean, I don't really need a baler, but I feel like if I had a baler, obviously it's a round bale. That's all I use. It's what I like. No, I don't. I like square. I'm lying. Round bales are blah. If you've ever been rolled over by one in real life on accident, you'll understand what I mean. They're blah. No fun. And let the AI take over here. Got this tiny little track. Listen to this tiny little thing. Just kind of like, let's go, buddy. Get a little pep in your step, man. You know why I hate the round balers? Because you have to stop for every bale. That's why I like the square balers, man. I can't run an AI on this, can I? An AI won't do this part, will they? Because honestly, I feel like an AI would be the best way to go. Nope. Nope. He's like, you ain't putting this on an AI, my guy. Yeah, nope. Definitely can't. I gotta do this all on my own. Okay. That's what I was curious on. It's definitely gonna take some time. This is where having helpers comes in handy, man. But next month, oh, I gotta set up the auto drop. God dang it. There we go. Been a minute since we've used a baler, you guys. Since I got them silos and stuff that can ferment grass and everything right into hay and all that jazz. I don't gotta waste my time doing a lot of this, which is really nice having a dryer. Well, at least this is quick. It's a Coons, so, and I do like the Coons brand, so it is it is nice to see how quick that is for the drop off and the closing back up sequence. Anyway, that's pretty decent. I can deal with that. Be better if it was automatic, though. Just baling some hay and working our day away, man. What can we do? I really didn't take much time to share this out, so if you guys could, you get a chance, grab a link and share it for me. It would be very, very appreciated. I didn't want to waste too much time doing it, man. I didn't want my internet to decide to burp on me and cut out. Lose out on everything I'm trying to do. I hate my internet, man. So I've come to the conclusion, I think I'm going to try to put my house up for sale this coming spring and try to sell it, try to get out of it, you know what I mean? It's already paid off. So it is what it is. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to give up owning my own property, but I mean, if I need to move into town and whatnot to have better internet to be able to do what it is that I'm doing right now, that's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? So, even the guy that was out here the other day messing with my electricity, when I told him, I was like, dude, this is 2025 and we're still like barely got internet everywhere. He goes, nah, we should have internet literally everywhere you go by now. It's like, with the way we're on the roads constantly working, you'd think that every one of these paved roads already have an internet cable on them. And he looks at me and he goes, funny enough, yours does have an internet cable, but it's not faster than what you got right now. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, oh yeah, no, what we got's like dial-up, but like predated dial-up. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, this stuff was all put in there like 20, 30 years ago. Pretty sure of it. I mean, this kid's probably in his 20s, but obviously he's been doing it for a while. Been doing it for 4 years, he said. So I'm pretty sure he's got some knowledge of what's going on when it comes to, being in that job, right? So he seemed like a pretty decent young guy. Kid, I'm going to say, because he was in his early 20s. And he still had a baby face. It didn't even look like he's even learned how to shave yet. But yeah, nope. I've contemplated selling this house if it means that I can. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's been on my mind. I just need internet that produces. I mean, I've thought about renting my house out, even. Oh crap! Rent it out for like 600-700 bucks a month. Dirt cheap, right? Enough that like 3 or 4 different college kids, if they needed to get together on it, they could. So we got a college just 5-10 miles away from me, so I could rent a place out, for the college kids. But my house ain't up to snuff that well. You know what I'm saying? Got some got some fixes that need to be done before I'd be able to do that. And I want to strip the entire house out, inside out. I want to do I want to strip the inside out, right? Get all the drywall, everything out of the house that needs to be out of the house, except for my game room. The game room, I'm gonna leave it alone, so that way I can still use it. If I were to do the house, but that'd have to be set up and airtight in here, so that way it ain't pulling all that crap in here. Oh man. But yeah, I want to do that. I want to buy ether cable, actual internet cable, and have it installed into the house and have it ran through. You know what I mean? Run it to all through to the 2 bedrooms upstairs, three bed 3 bedrooms upstairs, because I got excuse me, I got my bedroom that me and the wife have, the kids' room, and my gaming room. So I got 3 places that I want to be able to run it to. I got old phone cable jack hooked up in 2 of the rooms upstairs, but those are bad, like terrible. We left a little behind, but that's all right. Not a big deal. Welcome in. Good morning. Man, people need to quit sending me friend requests on Facebook, dude. I'm not going to accept them. They just need to stop. Like, what part of I am not accepting friend requests on Facebook or on council don't people understand? Like, send me a friend request. That's cool. Send it to me through the council, like in game or something of that there sort. You know what I mean? Okay, how we looking over here? I want to make sure my stream's still looking. It says she's looking good, so we'll see. Yeah, it's like on my council, I get that some people want to send me a friend request through the council itself, but like I like my private time, right? So if I'm on and I'm just watching a video, I don't want people to see that I'm online and they just start sending me, you know what I mean? Because like that's my personal time. Like you can hit me up on the Discord or on the in the comment section on YouTube. You know what I mean? If I'm not streaming, that's my personal time, man. I want to be left alone. You never know. Come on, little tractor. I'm gonna have to go buy some goddamn twine to fill this thing up. That's the only thing I don't like. Like, I'm sitting here doing this, and I'm using their equipment. They should be supplying the twine, everything. We shouldn't get stuck paying for that. Now, if it was my personal vehicle, that I was like, yeah, I'll come down and bale that up for you. Then yeah, I should bring my own twine down, and that's how it should work, man. I'm kind of weird as to how you borrow their equipment and everything, and you get stuck having to pay for their twine too. You don't get reimbursed for it. You really don't. So. Now, in real life, if you are asked to do that, the farmer will reimburse you for your twine. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. The twine, the randy wrap, whatever you want to call it on here. Randy wrap, whatever. Okay, maybe I picked the wrong job to do. That's gonna be forever. But they wanted round bales though, man. Like, I liked it better back when it was like, oh yeah, you either just bale it with whatever type thing. Yeah, some people are picky. Don't get me wrong, round bales are cool. They are. We used to have a bunch of them stuffed in our barn when we had horses and all that good stuff, but I found that the square bales were so much easier to work with, and they take up less room, because those round bales, when you stack, no matter how you stack them in there, you're leaving a lot of dead zones, right? Because like in between each round bale that's stacked is like, if you stack 4 round bales together, in between them is enough to stack like 4 or 5 square bales in between there to kind of fill up the zone, you know what I mean? So it's, round bales kind of hurt you on spacing. Square bales are so much more compact, and they're easier to use. If you're just taking them out and dropping them in the field for your cows and whatnot, yeah, that's understandable. That's way easier that way for that. But like if you're dealing with horses and they're coming in the barn to feed, and yeah, you only need like a wheelbarrow or two, toss a couple bales into and take them over to the fence, break them down, toss them over, you know what I mean? We've always used square. We've had rounds, but I prefer the square. Now, as a little kid, I did like the round bales, because when you lay them on their rounded side, you know what I mean? You got that, it forms almost like a triangle shape when they're laying down on the ground, right? And as a kid, you can crawl through that. You can make forts out of that. Me, my brother, and my cousins, we ruined a round bale of my grandparents one time. We had dug into a whole bunch of them, right? And we had started digging into the side of one of them. We kind of hollowed it out so that we had room in there to hang out and sit. Just thankfully it never collapsed on us. But the way my grandparents stacked the round bales like that on their flat sides, it was pretty neat. But like I said, it was, oh man, the amount of hay we could fit in that big old 90-foot pole barn compared to the round bales was insane. And we were doing 126 bales per a trailer, right? And just on the one side of the pole barn that we had, the pole barn was 90 foot long by 40 feet wide, and we literally had like to fit like a 15 foot, 20 foot section, give or take. It was probably 50 foot. But I think we got quite a bit of room in there, like a lot of room in there. We can park 6, 7 cars, maybe 8 cars, maybe side by side in the center of it. Then we still got enough room on both sides of the pole barn that between after the 4x4 posts and whatnot, you still got enough room for 3 cars on each side to sit side by side. So it's a pretty wide pole barn. But we could put in, just on one side of the pole barn, we could put in 25, is it 25 or 30 trailers worth of hay at roughly 130 bales per trailer. And we could stick that. That was just on one side. We still had the second side, which we had horse stables. We had, what do we have? We had a pit for like the mulch and stuff that we would put down out there for them. We didn't like leaving it just bare in there because it gets so dusty. So we'd put down wood chips, cedar chips, stuff of that sort for bedding and whatnot for the horses as well. I think they were more pine than they were cedar, but you know what I mean. Look at that, I'm pretty good at bagging these here little things up, ain't I? Wow, that's the most crooked line I've ever seen. Not even the crooked man would walk that line. Jesus. He'd feel straight and narrow. Good Lord. Come on, hurry up. Got lots to do, man. Lots to do. Appreciate you guys. You guys are epic. Make sure you guys smack that like for me. Help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. You know, it's totally free. And it don't hurt the pocketbook none. Ooh, there is some rocks inside that yard. Glad I didn't buy that property. I think I got a couple rocks on my piece anyway that I've got. I gotta look into it. Ooh, a little bit of lag right there. Kids are probably waking up right now. Getting on either they're hooking their phones up to my internet or getting on one of their tablets or their PlayStations. Who knows? See, I'm so disappointed with my internet company, man. Like, the guy looked right at me and says, "Oh yeah, they don't intend to update any of these towers." I was just like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, no, they don't have any intent in upgrading the towers in the next 2 to 3 years, or if ever at all. I was like, dude, what? Like, this internet's crap. Like, you guys are gonna let it roll like that? He's like, there ain't nothing we can really do about it. I was like, no, there is, man. It's called, like, upgrade, man. Like, everybody else is upgrading their stuff. What's up? The guy says, oh, they pretty much bought it just so they could make money. I was like, that seems about it. They don't want to spend the money to fix the stuff. I guess they're not intending to fix our towers at all. I don't know. Heck, my grandma, she lives literally right next to one of their towers, right? And they just turned her tower off 2 months ago, I guess. Like, they discontinued service in her area. And she's literally 5 minutes south, not even 5 minutes south of me. And her area got disconnected for internet. And that's weird, because she's actually closer to the town that the internet company's out of than I am. I'm like, man, if they turn our tower off, they better be running some ether cable or something, because that'll be the death of my channel if they don't. Because we literally have no other internet company out here. Like I said, I might try to sell, get my house spruced up enough, try to put it on the market this spring. And I got 3/4 of an acre. It's a 2-story house, but I mean, if I gotta downsize to just a little 3-room house, 1-story, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with that, as long as I can get that ether cable or the good internet. Who cares? I'm honestly contemplating, like, I've tried that Elon Musk thing, and it says that it doesn't get it in my area, but that was like 6 months ago. So I think I'm going to give it a shot again tonight or this afternoon to see, what it says. But, yeah. I have to email that Mr. Musk and be like, hey, man, I'm a broke joke, and I need your help, bub. Hook me up with some internet for a couple months. Let me see what it's like. He's got the money. He could let me have a trial. It ain't gonna hurt him back or kick him back a dial, not a bit. If anything, his pockets won't be hurted. Not a bit. We need like Bill Gates to back us, or Elon Musk to back the channel or something, you guys. Can't believe it's like $600 to get the equipment, like $400 or $500 to sign up for the service, man. That's insane. Look at me smack this double row out real quick though, man. That's pretty nice. Now, I wish they would have done this with a majority of these and just pushed them together. It makes it so much easier. If I had the time, I would. I'd get me one of those, is it the tether that moves it into a row? And I would literally just be slamming these rows together. So that way all I gotta do is go down like 5 or 6 rows, man. Even though there'd be a couple hundred bales behind me every few seconds, you know what I mean? Like King of the Hill type thing. Get up top and never come down. Come on. Square bales though, we'd be halfway done, man. I'd have been ripping them out. Oh, this is straw, of course, yeah. It's definitely not hay. I wasn't even paying attention really. I was just like, yeah, we gotta pick these rows up, man. They just said baling job. I wasn't paying attention. I'm hardly paying attention to it. I'm playing it, enjoying it, and that's my intent, man. Just to enjoy it. Have some fun today. As long as I can stream, man, that's all that matters to me. My anxiety's been cranked up like no tomorrow, along with the depression due to the fact that I haven't been able to stream worth a crap. We got one viewer right now. Let's go. Better than nothing, yeah. Better than nothing. A new Battlefield game came out. Is it yesterday or the day before? Oh, it says we had 2 people watching. That looked pretty good. See, it says 1 up there, but 2 over here. Man, these things can't. Oh, now it's down to 1 again. Well, whatever. Remember, guys, 20 likes and I'll drop 5 free memberships. 20 likes, 5 free memberships. I know the day before we did really good. We broke like 13 or 14. You guys were epic on that. Let's see if we can't do that again today. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I couldn't, man. It wouldn't even let me connect yesterday. I was so irate, man. I said, I'm so over this crap, dude. It's 2025. Everybody, we should all have free health care. Government should be taking care of that with the taxes they take from us. We shouldn't be having to pay a dime. Oh, and I am working on making music for my channel. I got to figure out how I'm going to be able to do all that. But I got to come up with like, I think it's like 10 bucks. Because it's 10 bucks a month for that. What do you call it? The AI thing. I got 3 songs ripped up that are really cool sounding. And the one I'm gonna end up turning into probably cutting it down in half and making it like a intro type thing because it sounds awesome. Alright, let's get this down to where it needs to be, which I don't know where it needs to be from where I'm at. Oh, yeah, okay, all the way down there. Alright, let's get out to the road. There's a road right there. We'll take that one. As long as she don't end. We should be alright. There's supposed to be a road right there, I bet, that cuts and goes out into the woods, but he just didn't want to complete it, I bet. It's alright. Not a big deal. Like how these things are all over the road with their weight in them. My dead zone on the wheel, though, I don't like. Yeah, I went through his corn a little bit. I don't care. He shouldn't have planted it so close to the corner of the road. I feel like every farmer, when they plant, they need to make sure that if they're on main roads, that the people on the corners can see perfectly. Because, like, we have that issue here where I live, where one field that, like, comes, like, even if you were parked right here, you wouldn't be able to see what's coming from you. They literally need to, like, cut some edges out on the fields so that way people can see and all that jazz. Morning, Ian. Welcome in. That's without the tractor on it. With tractor on it, 8,400 pounds. Are you serious? There we go. Got a majority of just the weight on there. 40,000 pounds, huh? That's a lot of weight total. Good thing that reads in pounds and not liters, because that would have said 51,000 liters down there on that little thing that we were just looking at right there. The scale. Which one do I got set up to dump first, man? I know I can get all three of these little buggers over top of it. The back one first. Okay. Okay. Not a big deal. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. Front one and then the center one. Alright. So what's going on today, Ian? How's everybody else doing today too? Normally they'd pull back across to get reweighed to make sure they're empty, because that's what some place down the road does that a lot, man. Keep track. They really keep track of their records. They're a pretty big family farm thing here in our area, though. So I think they got 2 scales in 2 different spots here around the county. Keep track of their stuff. It's gonna take me forever to get that hay or that straw done. I'm gonna be working through the night for sure. I have to. I haven't even put a house. I don't think I put a house. Did I put a house in yet? I don't think I put a house in yet. I gotta get me some coffee, man. Ugh. Ain't not having coffee. Look at that. I'm trying to turn left, man. It's not working. Now it is. Holy crap. And then when it wants to go, it goes. My steering wheel's all messed up, man. Wish I could get it taken care of, but I don't know how to get rid of the dead. Whoa! I don't know how to get rid of the dead zone properly like I need to. Too much dead zone. Way too much dead zone. I had it fixed, I thought. But then it was like, yeah, no. Why am I so far behind on my stream? Come here. Yeah, I feel like they could change that up on here. I don't think that'd be too awful hard for them to change when it comes to the netting. You know what I mean? We're almost at 1,600 subscribers, you guys. We're slowly getting there, man. We gotta break 2K before the end of the year, though. We do have to. That is a guarantee. let's get this backed up just a little bit. Kind of straighten these guys out. Because after this, it's going to be just pretty much straight back and forth, I think. Which I'm alright with, too. I'm gonna have to go buy some binding here in a minute, man. Get that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, when you borrow the equipment like that from another farmer, they shouldn't be even asking you about filling that stuff up. I think that's something that Giants needs to look into and work on because, I mean, if you think about it, like, I mean, if you put the question to them, hey man, you want to come work my field? We bale my hay. We do all that with your equipment. You know the first thing. You know what the first thing the person's gonna say? Yeah, I can use my equipment, but you're paying for the binding, right? You're paying for the net, yeah. Paying for that wrap. If not, give me your crap. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm pretty sure they think the same thing. So I don't get it. And it doesn't reimburse you either. When you buy the netting, you don't get reimbursed for it. The only way you get reimbursed for it is if the thing's full. I don't even think it reimburses you then. Could have swore to God that on 22 it did, but I could have been wrong with that. I generally I am off a little bit. So there's more than one FS farmer person? Like, I know the one guy, he's like got like 100 and some thousand channel. I'm not a fan of that guy. This guy's only got 4,000 subscribers, I think it said. Ah, crap. I thought I at least had enough room to get to the end. I was hoping. I had so much riding on the hopes of that one, man. So I seen they got a new game coming out called Hellraiser, which I'm a big fan with Clive Barker and all that jazz. So, like, I liked a lot of his horror movie stuff. I loved all of his Hellraiser movies. I think I've got most of them somewhere. So yeah, I wanna buy that game. I missed out on getting the collector's edition pack though. That was $300, which is all right. I ain't got that kind of money anyway. If I had that kind of money, I'd pay my electric bill off. I hate living on disability. It sucks. I'd rather be working. What are we? We're 22%, man. Jesus Lord. This gonna take a minute, you guys. Definitely gonna take us a minute. Guess I know what I'm spending my couple hours on this game doing today, don't we, guys? That's what I need to get back to doing, man. Those were good times, good times. Well, stream still seems to be running, so that's a plus. It won't tell me on my side if the stream cuts out or not. It won't. I have to go over and check the YouTube every once in a blue moon to make sure y'all still there or not. Make sure I'm still here for you guys, you know what I mean? Next time I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be more specific on what I do, because this guy here was like, nah, I shouldn't have done it. Definitely should have been paying more attention to it. Oh man, I need to get me some coffee. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna step away to grab some coffee real quick. I'm gonna get down here to the corner. I can't have an AI do this for me, so kind of stuck on that one. But yeah, next month, as much as I want to keep my server going so that way people can play with me, last month and this month I'm running solo. So honestly, I think I'm gonna save myself some money. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to save myself some money. So I'm gonna discontinue the server. And over on Arc, I've got 2 servers, which is costing me $60 a month. Which originally I had members of the channel that they were channel members of the channel because they wanted to be on the server, and I don't know. One guy got a hair in his butt one day because I don't know what was said, but and he was one of the highest, what do you call it, donators of the channel. I think he donated like altogether about $1,200. It was insane total over a 4-month period. But yeah, he 6 month period. No, he was here for over a year. Never mind. What am I saying? Wrong guy. But yeah, he helped keep the servers up and running. So now that that's not happening, unfortunately, I am going. Both my Arc servers are down right now because I couldn't even afford it this month because of those new rims I had to buy. Freaking potholes, man. Those are stupid. So yeah, I got to get my servers turned back on temporarily, just enough so that I can get all my dinosaurs and everything pulled onto one map, and then I'm gonna decluster And then I think I'm gonna let my servers go because, yeah, gotta save money, man. That's $60. That's $60 a month. So I think I'm gonna end up. This is gonna be the last month that I have my servers up. I think, at least for now, until something changes. Been using Nitrado for 5 years now, and just with this new Ark game alone, I've had so much trouble over playing it the last 3 months because of the way their stuff's running. They don't want to reimburse me. They don't want to. They don't want to make it right. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up cutting my ties on it. You know, cut my losses. Like I said, I'm gonna uncluster my servers. I gotta get them turned back on so I can get all my dinosaurs and stuff moved over to my main solo play. Move them off the server so that way I've got them. That'll save me $60 a month. Well, 70 if I include removing this one as well. Rip her right down. And we're almost there. Well, 27%. Almost. You know, it's close. That Ranny wrap, though, or that round net, man, that's dumb. Can't convey that one enough. Man, I hate the thought of that. Alright, now it should just be back and forth, running now, you guys. Up and down, man. Back and forth, whatever. I'm gonna get about this row right here done up anyway. I'm gonna have to go buy some more net. Oh, I didn't even put tags or anything on the stream today, man. So hopefully everybody's finding the stream A-okay. Make sure you guys smash that like for me. Remember, totally free, man. Totally free. No, I see. If you watch more than 5 minutes, you had to like it. You know what I mean? You got to enjoy it enough to watch it for 5 minutes or more. So smack that like. I should go put a couple of tags on it though, so that way they're there. That way we get more people in here. Oh, that's the wrong name. I was thinking. The guy named Farmer Cop, which is a cop, but in his side time, I guess he does farming stuff. I guess he should worry about his job. like I said, I get about this row done, I'll have to end up going buy more wrap. Morning, Dust Bunny. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I just got my fingers crossed that my internet will hold out. That's all I've... My internet has been so bad since the 23rd of last month that literally I've lost 6,000 watch hours in the last week. I'm under 2,000 watch hours right now because of it. Like, it's hurt me so bad. I went from at least making $1 a day on YouTube to absolutely nothing. And I voiced my concern with the internet company about how bad it's screwing me over, and they didn't have much to say except for, well, we're sorry for that. And I asked them how sorry they'd be if I decided to look into coming after them for reparations for their internet affecting my stuff, and they didn't like the sound of that at all. What's going on, Bell? Welcome in. I didn't know anybody was still here, man. My counter was saying 0 for the longest time. Oh, I'm just literally waiting for mine to cut out. I really am. I can't believe it's running this good today. Knock on wood. I'm thankful that it's running, man. Bloopers. Yeah. I mean, I usually when I'm messing around, I usually don't screw up enough to have anything like really, you know what I mean, to like make anything good like that. And a couple of times that I really did do something that was really screwed up that I thought was gonna do good for a short, it got like 15 views in 3 weeks, so I deleted it, and it was literally nothing but like 3 different little clips that I put together of bloopers of me like tipping my tractor and stuff like that. Literally in like a 3 or 4 week period, it only got like 12 views, so I deleted it. I've got a couple others that I gotta go through and delete that haven't done much for views at all either, but I gotta go through. I got a lot from this last couple of weeks where I gotta actually go through it later where I tried to get a stream in, get like 5 minutes in, and then it just like cuts right out. I gotta go through and remove some of those too, because those things that don't get views, I gotta remove that stuff. That'll actually hurt my channel, especially if they've got a name on it that I want to reuse. I can't use it if it's already got one name that, because then YouTube's like, yeah, we're not promoting that thing out. Yeah, anything with a identical name or a name that's so close or similar to a prior one that you've done, like, they just don't promote them. They don't push them out for you, even though you're taking your time and effort to make a video that's 100% different. You know, even if you're using different equipment and everything, they still hold it against you. So, no, I hear you though. Like I said, I could probably make some shorts out of stuff, but for me to actually have something that accidentally happens that I find funny enough that I can write down, like, over on a piece of paper on the side here on my pad, I can write down a time stamp for it, you know what I mean? Then I'll go back in and I'll grab it and I'll do it. See, like this thing right here, man, like, let's go get some wrap for this. See, being that I'm borrowing this from this guy, it shouldn't even be charging me for wrap. It should automatically fill. You know what I mean? Wait, I'm gonna see if it will. Oh, okay, I can do that. Okay. Oh, you pricks. You charged me anyway. Oh, you SOBs. I forgot all about that. I did that one time on accident. Went to go refill and it filled for me, so I figured so it charges me. That's so stupid. That should be at his cost, not mine. Yeah, see, I was honestly digging that hole out so that I could fall through it, and I did make one short, though, that was like that, didn't I? I think I did. See, I like stuff like that. I like making bloopers like that. I'd like to make, stuff like that. But I just don't have that problem happen often enough. I just don't, to me significantly. Like, if I don't laugh at it, personally, if I don't laugh, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to make it. But then again, I also will laugh at some of the dumbest dad jokes that are out there too, so. I don't know. I'd have to actually sit down, take time, go through my streams, my videos to look, and man, like I said, unless it happens while I'm streaming and I can write the time down, I personally don't have the time or the mental capacity to want to go through and do all that. Just to go look through videos to find funny bits and bobs to put in. But if it happens and I write it down, for sure, 1000%, I'll definitely make shorts out of it. Heck, I had one short that actually garnered me so much that somebody claimed that it was theirs, and YouTube took it down without verifying that it was my actual video, and cost me 100 and almost 200,000 subscribers. Literally, I had one short that I'd done, and it blew up so bad overnight that I went from being, at the time I was only 600 subscribers, and it blew me up to 200,000 subscribers, and my views were over 2.5 million on it. And they turned around, they took that and all my subscribers away that subscribed to me through that video. Literally. Like, they screwed me over, didn't bother to anything. I was so bummed. So why aren't you dropping, little dude? Turn off auto drop. No. Auto drop should be on. It's on. Okay. Make sure. But yeah, it screwed me over bad. And that was on an Ark Survival Evolved short that I made. Which all YouTube had to do is get a hold of me to ask me if it was my content, because it's saved on my PlayStation as a trophy, and that's what I used, because I think it was like 3 months I spent trying to get the trophy, and then I finally got it, and then I turned it into a short. Oh yeah, they screwed me out. 200,000 plus subscribers, 2 million plus views. I almost quit, man. I did. Literally, that day I almost deleted my account. That was 2 years ago. Hell. Yeah, you want to talk about disappointment? I turned around and I reposted that same video the same day, right? Only got like 80 views. I think, if that. I was so mad that YouTube did that. I don't know how many times I've written them letters to voice my disgust on their actions. Yeah. Like, no joke, dude. I was so mad. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to my phone going off, to an alarm. I was like, cool, man, cool. I looked at it. And I looked at my channel and seen that I was over 200 plus, 200,000 subscribers. I was just like, no way, dude, did this really happen? And it did too. Like, I had originally had a screenshot of it on my old phone and everything. I went back to bed thinking I'm gonna wake up a couple hours. I'm gonna make this awesome video thanking everybody to the millions. And I wake up and I got this thing on my laptop that's saying you've been hit with a serious violation for theft, and it's like, no, 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 no. Like, I was able to prove that it wasn't theft, that it was mine, but I couldn't get my stuff back. I couldn't get my views, my subscribers, because once they hit that delete button, it's gone, they said. I was literally, I was in talks with them. I was even on the phone with a guy for 2 hours, which I couldn't understand the dude for the life of me. But I was trying to do the best I could do. I wanted my 200,000 subscribers back, you know? Now here I am at 1,500 now. That's why we need to break 2K before the end of the year. I've been going at this almost, what, 10 years now? I think 9 years now. We definitely got to get somewhere, man, or I'm going to have to find myself another thing to do for side fun. I even have the email from them saved in a little separate file thing. That way I can always look at it and be so disgusted. So that way if the day ever does come that I decide to quit doing YouTube, I can look at that letter and be like, you're the ultimate reason why. The ultimate reason why. Appreciate you guys all tuning in this morning, though. Hopefully you're all having a great day, great afternoon, evening, or whatever it might be for you, is all. It's a great day, man. I'm able to get a stream in. Hopefully it's looking decent for you guys. I cannot tell. I would have to go in and on my phone to double check my stream, see how it's looking for you guys. 'Cause I know dang well if I turn it on my PC to look at it, it might just die on me. I gotta look into that thing through Streamlabs so that way I can get paid for streaming through them too. Everything will make $1, man. Looks good? Alright, cool. Very cool. Thank you. He must be full. He's already full over there. I know he is. I don't know why. He must be. No, he is. Where you at? Ah, crap. There we go. They should continue to do their thing. I'm going to hop over here. I'm going to finish this up. Hopefully he'll finish emptying, and then he'll take right off and get back to work. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Oh, no, it might not with that truck just sitting there. I was just thinking that. No, it'll probably take off. So now I kind of got myself thinking. No, yeah, he did. See, I don't know what I was worried about. He's a smart AI. He knows what's up. Like, I got you, guy. You know, I gotta get some coffee, man. I'm sitting here thinking about this cup of coffee. Stupid housefly, man. Like I said, I left the window open yesterday. Couple flies got in. No big deal, right? One landed in my my cup of coffee. Just as I got my stream started, I was in the process of it, starting it and sharing it out. Went to go grab my coffee. Looked in there and there's a little fly guy chilling in there. Like, what up, dude? Bathing in your warm water, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, God dang it. Like, I ain't drinking out of that, because you know dang well, everybody knows that when a fly lands, they just, their brains out, so they defecate everywhere. I am not drinking defecation juice, man. I'm not Austin Powers. Seems to be a bit nutty. Know what I mean? It's because it, Austin. It really is, isn't it, Basil? Oh, I love the Austin Powers movies. They were great. It'd be nice to see him make another one. I mean, Mike Myers. He ain't that old. He could get a couple more of those goofy things in. That's just it though. That's kind of his thing, is like goofy work, man. Like, oh, so talking about coffee beans. Okay, I'm gonna add a thing into this game where I can grow coffee beans in a greenhouse, so that way we can have our own nutty coffee. That way my dude can drink a cup of Joe every once in a while. Cup coffee. Cup of coffee. If your name's Joe out there, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, you weirdo. Ugh. I ain't drinking that cup of Joe. The only cream in my coffee's milk, man. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when my mind just kind of wanders a bit, man. You don't know where it's gonna. I don't even know where it's gonna end up at. It's always a day full of worries, wondering what's going on there. What's going on, you guys? Good morning or afternoon, whatever it is to you. Only got like 5 minutes for me, and it'll be noon. So, what's going on? An AI would be so great to have for this job right now. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I just seen bailing, right? And I was like, ooh, bailing. Should have been paying more attention. Round bales you stop, square bales you don't. And it's only 8 p.m. for me in game right now. Crazy. It's not even that dark here at 8 p.m. Well, maybe once on a blue moon. That's about what it looked like here at about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. Outside, no joke. Once fall gets here, that'll change up a little bit. going on, you guys? Welcome in. 7 people, it says. Awesome. Y'all doing good? It's Friday, my dudes. Careful not to blink too quick. It'll be Monday again. You guys got anything planned for the weekends? Anything cool? You guys got anything going on? And for some reason, I thought my family reunion was next weekend. It's tomorrow. I'm totally not ready for it. I hate family reunions. I really do. No way, dudes. Are we good? What happened, man? Dude, this did it to me the other day, too, and then I couldn't get back into my game at all. Oh. Please tell me you're there. Please tell me you're there. I think this is an internet issue, you guys. It's about noon, so all the places are. Yes, I do, you guys. I do have a Discord. You guys, make sure you check that out. Yes, sir. We're only 63 strong right now, but we'll get bigger, you guys. We are trying to get bigger, man. I just hope this is. Yeah, see, so am I though. So am I. My stuff's not wanting to. No, it's. I don't get that, man. Whoa, what's he doing? It must have been on. It must have just been on the go. You know, like. It must have, like, because I stopped and whatever. It's what it had to have been. Has to be. I gotta turn that back on. Alright, cool, we're good. Dude, cat, just Luna, get off the back of the chair, cat. Go on. Get on, baby girl. This cat sits up here and, like, she'll lick the back of my neck while she's sitting on the back of my chair every once in a while. Tongues ain't smooth, man. The other day I was sitting here trying to watch a thing on YouTube, and she just started licking the top of my head like she was gonna attack me or some crap. I was like, "What the heck you doing, man? Weirdo." Used to have another cat that if you held her, like she would, she'd literally like latch on to your Adam's apple, and she'd literally suckle at your Adam's apple like she was like, I don't know, like it was so weird. Like I couldn't hold on to her, man. Every time I tried to hold on to her, I'd get in trouble by the old lady. She'd think the old lady thought I was out cheating on her. Have a hickey on right on the front of my neck. It's like, no, that freaking cat, man. It's like she starts kneading on your collarbone right there, and then she just starts suckling on the Adam's apple, and it's like, get off me. She was a good cat. I don't know where she's been at. I ain't seen her in the last 4 or 6 months. I don't know what happened to her. My cats are pretty keen at when they cross the road to look both ways before they cross. They really do. Like the one that's on the back of my chair right now. Like she likes to cross the road to go over to the other farm because the farm across the road, kitty corner from us, has tons of mice out there in their barn. She'll go over there and she'll actually catch mice every once in a blue moon. She used to bring them to me all the time as a gift. She'd set them on my porch, and then she'd meow for me until I came out. And then when I'd walk out the door, she'd pick the mouse up, walk up and drop it at my feet. She's a good mama kitty, aren't you? Aren't you, you little witch? Yeah.